Welcome once again to my channel, guys. It's been a while. I took a short break and I'm back. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to convince a new customer to buy more, or how to convince a new customer to come back and buy again from you. New customers are very valuable to every business. And as the saying goes, the cost of winning a new customer is 5 times the cost of maintaining an existing one. So new customers are very important. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about when it comes to getting a new customer to buy more or to buy again from you is customer experience. Customer experience is the new marketing. Without proper customer experience, the customer will not come back to buy from you. Any negative experience that the customer has might affect his or her possibility of coming back to buy from you. Make your buying process easy. Make buying your products very easy, convenient for customers. When customers get confused in buying or find it difficult in assessing your product, this may affect their next decision. You may have a quality product, but quality can be subjective, as customer experience is also part of quality, or the quality of a product or services. You see, convenience is very important when buying, right? If the customer have to put in an effort to buy your product or service, then you should know that the customer would have a negative experience. It's going to take time, it's going to take a lot of effort for the customer to get. The one thing customers hate is become frustrated when buying a product. It is important to make buying your product very easy. Provide enough information as possible. Ensure that you become congenient, and as a matter of fact, you also have empathy. Put yourself in the shoes of the customer. Right. A customer that experiences positive side of your business would always come back to buy. Avoid too many steps, especially if you are selling via online or e-commerce. Avoid complex payment methods. Provide information that customer needs at the right time. Let the customer know that you understand the product that you are selling. The customer has the right to be informed. Even though he has his own needs and wants, it is important to educate the customer about the product. A customer will be willing to buy more when he finds it easier to buy from you, when he gets enough information about how his problems can be solved. It's not just a matter of talking about the features of your product, but provide valuable information about the benefit the customer gets. Make assessing your product easier as well. For example, make returns and refunds policy very flexible, right? Don't be too profit oriented. A lot of businesses are too profit oriented in that they spend so much time bargaining with customers. You see, time is money. If a customer has to come back and forth, bargaining, you tend to stress up the customer. So once you know that you'll be able to make a markup, especially for a first-time customer, don't spend a lot of time bargaining with the customer. We tend to put up or use our bargaining power as sellers to push or to drive customers to buy, which might sometimes also lead to a negative experience. First-time buyers should be handled, much well. This brings back to an experience that I have when I was working with an Italian company. Because of long hours of bargaining with this client, the client got tired. All he just told me was that I'll get back to you, right? And I did it because of the commission, because I knew if I had sold it at that higher price, my commission would be up. Even though if I had sold at the lower price, I would have still get my commission. But the quest for more profit. So don't be too profit oriented. If you are selling online, to make sure that your website is easily navigable, and also ensure that they fit into every device, mobile phone, tablets, whatever, right? It is important to ensure that the customer does not put in a lot of effort in accessing your product or service, right? So avoid complex processes and many steps. Make payments processes and methods available, diverse payment methods as well, to ensure that you do not create confusion for the customer. Build deep rapport with the customer. Be congenial, like I said, have empathy. Put yourself in the shoes of the customer. The next thing I'm going to talk about is unrefusable offer. We all like things. We all like gifts. I mean, in order to reduce the hesitation of the customer to the barest minimum, ensure that you offer the new customer something of value. An aphrodisiac, when I go, I will come back, in quote, offers, right? Give the customer something that he cannot refuse. So develop an entry offer. Sit down and plan, look at your profitability, etc., and then plan a nice package for new customers. It would be better to also know these customers well. Know your target market very well. Know the kind of offers or gifts that you can give to these customers that will entice them to come back. So you can identify the best offer or gifts to offer them. There are loyalty programs as well. Sometimes when we visit some of these shops, they will tell you we have loyalty cards, or they have cards. They'll give you a card to sign up to. And then you get a discount on specific days. These are some of the schemes that you can run as well. But one scheme that I want you guys out there to take note of is what I call the recurring discount strategy. You can have a scheme whereby for the first purchase you offer, let's say, $3 discount. Second purchase you offer $4, and then third purchase you offer $5, right? Subject to your profitability as well. So you can inform the new customer that if you buy this product for the first time, you're getting 3% discount. The next time you buy, you're going to get 4% discount. And the next time you buy again, you're going to get 5% discount for your subsequent purchase. So you have some kind of a recurring discount. For example, for the first 3 purchases. And then even much better gifts coming up when you continue to buy from us. Right. This is one of the excellent tactics that you can use to get customers to buy more. You see, some studies have shown that the human brain is adept at completing an uncompleted task. So this very strategy actually works perfectly when it comes to marketing goods and services. So making an offer is also very important. Give gifts as well. You can offer gifts to these customers. For example, free delivery, free installation, special gifts, or even sometimes even giving a gift that is outside of your business, right? I have seen companies giving mobile data to their customers, giving airtime to their customers. So use this to communicate to friends and family and to me if there's any problem. Some of these offers could easily trigger a second purchase, right? So it is important to ensure that you reduce hesitation to the barest minimum. The next thing I'm going to talk about is to implement a win-back campaign. Win-back campaigns are an excellent way to get new customers to come back and buy and wanting to buy more. But first of all, it is important to build an electronic memory of your customers. Have a database. Get contacts of your customers. You can collect what we call the voluntary data, which is normally easier to give out. Don't go asking the customer about how many times he uses your product or how many times he takes supper or how many times he eats in the day and so on and so forth. Get some kind of a voluntary data. So you can create a small card where you can pick information like, or you can ask them to leave information like their email, phone numbers, or even social media handles. Social media handles, I have used that before, and it was quite easier for me, as a matter of fact, getting data from these customers. Some too don't mind will be straight ahead to give you their WhatsApp numbers, etc. There's also another nice way of getting these numbers by letting them know that you want to follow up to see how the product is faring with them. So you need either their email of, don't get all the voluntary data at once. If by default they decide that they will fill in all the 5 voluntary data sections, maybe they would prefer to add their email, phone numbers, and WhatsApp numbers and social media handles, fine. But if they give you any one of these, you can use this to personalize some kind of a communication to them. This will enable you to send follow-up messages, introduce new products, new offers, even wish them holidays, birthdays, etc. Provide industry news, information, and valuable industry data, etc. You can even provide them with information on how to even keep your product or service intact. But it is better to use an easy and convenient way to collect this data. So like I said, introduce a short customer card with about just 3 or 4 questionnaires, so that you can collect this data and use this data to communicate back to these customers. For example, you can also communicate, apart from communicating offers and new products and so on, industry news and etc. You can also, as a matter of fact, use this to, remind them about your brand by using several techniques as time-bound offers. For example, this offer lasts for 48 hours or this offer lasts for 5 days, to crave their interest and sense of agency. But there's one thing here that you must stop and watch. Do not bombard the customers with too much messages or emails. Send these messages after every 30 days or 90 days, right? But I would choose 30 days. But if you wish, it could be after 90 days. It depends on the kind of product that you sell. If you sell consumer products, 30 days wouldn't be bad. But if you are selling B2B, after every 90 days, you could do that and it will work. But don't sound spammy by bombarding your customers with too many or too much messages. But with social media, once you connect with them, you can like and comment on their posts, right? And then even get into their DMs and connect with them. You can as well also take advantage of that to also let them introduce your brand to their followers on social media, right? And with this, you will be able to win back these customers. Thank you very much. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Don't forget to comment, share, and like. And watch out for my next lesson.